Bakker the naturopath from NZ, that's New Zealand. Thanks for coming back, thanks for checking out the channel, and also thanks for being a subscriber. You're probably not, but maybe you'd consider it. Now, here's a question I've been asked ever since I've made supplements. What is the exact amount of each herb or ingredient in your CanXida product? Why is it hidden? Why can't we know all this information? Why can't you know the Coca-Cola recipe? Why can't you know the KFC recipe on all the secret herbs and spices? Why can't you know that? Why can't you know exactly how the Pentagon operate? Why can't you get intel on, everything that you want? Well, for a darn good reason. There's reasons why people hide stuff. I never used to, but years ago I discovered when I designed supplements, particularly my vitamin C powder. I made a vitamin C powder called Daily C many years ago, which I sold out to a company. But then there were people out there, clever people, who grabbed the formula and basically just copied it exactly and then put their label on it. Cheeky sods, but people do it. There's no different than getting a Coca-Cola and saying, why isn't this darn recipe on the side of the bottle? And then getting the recipe and then creating your own Coca-Cola. Nothing stopping you doing if you've got the recipe, is there? Cheeky sod. I think it's downright cheeky for people to ask. I tell them exactly what's in the formula, and you can see in my CanXida user guide, you can see exactly what all of the herbs are, and I talk all about them openly. But I'm not going to tell you exactly how many milligrams of everything's in there, because how many people do you think out there are going to grab that information and then slap it into a bottle and then claim it as their own? It's happened to me personally, and it's not a nice feeling when you see someone else saying, I worked hard creating this formula, many years of study, and what a load of manure, when it was my formula and it got ripped off by you. I don't like people like that. If you're going to have a vitamin C powder for sale, create your own vitamin C product. Don't go and steal it from someone else and then say it's your formula. That's why these things make me quite hot under the collar, a bit steamy. And, I've spent a long time studying and a long time seeing patients. For someone else to come along and just to grab all that and then claim that, and then make false claims that it was their formula. So that's why I don't do it. There's no need for people to know exactly how many milligrams of everything. The only people who want to know that are the people who want to make that formula. All right? We've sold plenty of this product. We've had outstanding results with it. We've never had any bad feedback on the product, apart from maybe people taking 30 or 40 or 50 tablets in a day. They're going to get problems. But apart from that, we've got no issues. We know that we're working with a top manufacturer. All the products are third-party assayed. We get all the raw materials checked for mold contamination, microbial contamination. Every one of the herbs has been fingerprinted with HLPC technology, so everything's done on the level, all right? And I know that it's done on the level because I personally check all that out, and I'm not going to give that information away for free just to anybody, a formula. You can understand that it's not the right thing to do. Okay, so please don't ask for the formula, because if you do that, you might as well go and ask old Colonel Sanders or Coca-Cola Company for their formulas, and I don't think you're going to get that in a hurry. All right, it's not the right thing to do. Thanks for the question.